Hey guys, mute this joint lid. I got something I want to talk about. I keep hearing phrases like, we got to get the bad cops out. The bad cops ruin it for the good cops. Why aren't the good cops busting the bad cops? So let's cover some ground here. There's many examples of this, but I'm going to start with the one I'm most familiar with. The drug war. Being addicted to drugs is a mental health issue. Being addicted to anything is a mental health issue. Period. End of story. End of topic. End of discussion. Never should have been a criminal issue, ever. It is morally reprehensible to incarcerate someone in prison and take everything they own because they have a mental illness. Every cop on the beat will do exactly that. There is no good cop. None. For the same reason there's no good Nazis, for the same reason there's no good cannibals, for the same reason there's no good pedophiles, there's no good rapists, there's no good abusers. Our government is corrupt. Duh. The blunt force instrument that they use to enforce that corruption is law enforcement. That's why law enforcement always has been and always will be fucking corrupt to the core. Because our government is corrupt to the core and they're nothing more than the armed portion of our fucking government. Good people do not do bad things to good people. It's as simple as this. Do you think it's okay for somebody that you pay to provide a service to lie to you? Not just to lie to you, but to lie to you in order to usurp your fucking rights. Every single cop on the fucking beat is a liar. All of them. Where are you coming from tonight? They're just trying to act friendly, right? They're just being friendly. Hey, where are you coming from tonight? No. That is not what they're doing. That is not why they ask you that. They're gathering evidence. They're not your friends. They're not there to help you. They cannot help you. 22% of crimes get solved. And a certain percentage of those are crimes against police officers that happen in the process of arrest. A good percentage. There's a huge percentage of arrests out there where there was no crime being committed until the police showed up. They're corrupt. And they always have been. You can't be a good cop when cops are, the job is to be evil. Your job is to be a lying manipulator that gathers evidence against citizens so that you can enforce the will of the system on those citizens. Your job is not to protect and serve. Your job is not to protect the public. Castle Rock versus Gonzalez laid it out in the Supreme Court that no law enforcement agents in this fucking country are in any way, shape, or form responsible for your safety until and unless you're arrested. Look it up. Castle Rock versus Gonzalez. Gonzalez versus Castle Rock, however it worked out. Lady was begging the local cops to help protect her from her psycho husband. They did nothing. He killed her. Her family sued. And lost. And police are under no obligation to protect you at any time. A cop could walk right by you being raped and not face any fucking consequences. And the Supreme Court has allowed them to lie. And every fucking cop you ever meet will lie to you. Now me, I grew up around people who play word games with your fucking head and end up taking your lunch. So I learned that shit really young. You need my ID. Need? What does that mean, need? Why do you need? Need? That makes it sound like if I don't give it, I'm in trouble. I have a right to ask you for your ID. Both of those statements are true. He needs the ID to fill out his report. He has the right to ask me for my ID. What he doesn't have is the right to my ID. These fucking knuckle dragger, I got reasonable suspicion. Reasonable suspicion is based on time, place, and manner. One of the three elements of time, place, and manner have to be out of whack, have to be askew. And you have to be able to articulate the facts. So say I'm walking down the road at 4 o'clock in the morning and the cop says that's suspicious. No, it's fucking not. Time. The roads are open 24 hours a day. Place. I'm walking on the easement where I'm supposed to walk. Manner. I'm fucking walking. Nothing about the time, place, and manner of what I'm doing is suspicious. Suck a fucking dick, motherfucker. They're all trained manipulating liars. Every last one of them. The nicer they are to you, the more they're trying to build a case against you. You can't trust any of them ever. And I'm telling you, the nicer they are, the more they're trying to get close to you to hurt you. It's not that cops made the system go bad. The system is bad. The system is fucked. And these are the fuckers that force the system on you. We're just following orders. Duh! You're following orders from evil fuckers. From piece of shit, racist, motherfucking asshole, white bread, inbred. Have you read some of the shit Nixon said? Have you looked at the Taft report? Have you looked at the Knapp Commission reports? There's no fucking such thing as a good cop. There's no such thing as a good fucking employee of the government. They're all part of an evil system. Our fucking government is fucking evil. For fuck's sake. The government is not the people. The government does not represent the people. And to the government, the people is just cattle. We are numbers on a sheet to be manipulated to keep the corporations happy. It's the economy. You don't think it's about the economy? Really? You don't think policing's about the economy. You don't think there's a difference between a doctor's wife who gets raped at the bar and a single mom that gets raped at the bar. You don't think there's a difference in the way the police, the fucking court systems deal with that shit? Everybody knows the justice system runs on money, and the more money you have for lawyers, the less time you're going to do. That's if you did it. That's if you did the fucking crime. You can do a fucking crime and walk the fuck out. How many motherfuckers did Bill Cosby rape? Poor motherfucker raped one chick. He's gone forever. Rob a house in the trailer park. Rob a house in the fucking gated community. See the difference in responses. Rob a mom and pop liquor store. Rob a fucking Apple store. See the difference in responses. Notice the difference between the way they dealt with a crowd of white people on the fucking Capitol steps and the way they dealt with a crowd of black people on the Capitol steps. Notice the number of people in fucking prison who happen to be brown or black over this fucking drug war. There's no fucking such thing as a good cop. And there's not going to be until we fucking fix the system. Because it's broken. It's not broken. It was designed to work against us. The justice system was built to keep us rabble in our fucking place. Look at the way these judges and fucking politicians and shit react on body cams when they get pulled over, the way they act. Entitled motherfuckers. There is no good cops. There may be cops who think they are good, that think they're doing good things. I'm sure there were Nazis that were doing this, they were thinking the same way. There were Nazis that built orphanages and fed little babies and helped little old ladies out. What the fuck ever. I don't care how many kittens you save. If you ruin one person's fucking life because you took orders from an evil fuck, then you're an evil fuck. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck if your dear old sweet old Aunt Frances is the dispatcher at the fucking sheriff's department. She's a fucking pig. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate any of these motherfuckers as individuals. Well, let me rephrase that. I don't hate anybody without a reason. So the people I do hate have given me a reason to hate them. The fact that they're cops is just extra. I hate the profession. I hate the corruption. I hate the evil, the oppression, the destruction, not just my life, millions. I don't know anybody that wasn't touched by the drug war. Billions. This is a fucking insanity that we spread to the fucking world. And it's still to this day the number one source of power and money for fucking law enforcement is this fucking drug war. Time and time again, the fucking federal government, the CIA, the FBI, all these motherfuckers get caught running drugs into the country. No one can figure it out. Giant fucking clusterfuck. Baltimore cops get caught selling cocaine. New York cops caught selling cocaine. Cocaine rings all over the fucking country. Weed rings, pill rings. All run by cops. Going all the way back to Prohibition. They figured that the fucking law enforcement were the number one importers of alcohol during fucking Prohibition. You watch them old movies, right? The fucking Al Capone, all them guys, they had a guy on the inside, right? We got a guy on the, all the guys were on the inside. That's why it took some fucking pencil pusher motherfucker up in Washington, D.C. to find a crime for him. Some bullshit, obsolete fucking mail fraud shit. Because no one else was going to investigate him. They were all working with him. There's no such thing as a good cop. I'm tired of hearing it. Stop saying it. That is my rant for tonight.